Welcome back to another episode of Erwinedventures. I hope everybody's having a great day. I do apologize, it's been a while since I posted a video. I've just been really busy. Nothing bad has been going on. But I will definitely get back into posting more videos for you guys. This morning I did go fishing, and I actually did a little, I dropped everything. A little challenge here. I did a challenge to see which was better. In my opinion, the TRD or the rattling net. There's some obvious simple things that are different about them is that the Googan spate rattling net does have a rattling net, but with that, the Googan spate plastic that this is made out of does sink. It doesn't float. So what that does is when that bait does get to the bottom of the Ned rig, rather than sitting straight up like the TRD would, it lays flat, which would make a difference in ponds where there's a lot of mud or slime at the bottom. As for the TRD, the OG of Ned rigs, right? They've been making them forever. They work great. I've always had TRDs in my bag, and the plastic for the TRD is so durable, it doesn't break, it doesn't fling off. You will catch 30 fish on one lure. They're great, and they are cheaper, not to mention. The rattling Neds, Googan baits, this is like a $6 pack of baits. This is like a $4 pack of baits. You get the same thing from them. Except the two main differences, like I said, this is durable and floats. This has the Googan scent on it, and of course, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, a rattle. So, we go fishing today and we test them both out, and I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned. Rattling Ned to start. If you know me, you know I love this spot. There's one. Oh wow. It's actually a better one. There we go. First fish, first cast. Things like a 3-pounder, big chunky fish. That's great. I'm amped about that. I haven't gone fishing in like 3 weeks, so it's nice to get a nice big fish to start the morning like that. Nothing better. That's what I'm talking about for the first fish. And there he goes. It's one good one for the rattling Ned. There it is. 2 casts later. That's more the type of fish I'm used to catching here. Just thin, small, and spawned out, but we'll take it. We'll take them. There's another. Ooh, I'm sorry, buddy. Come on, there you go. Jeez. Jeez, I feel bad for that guy. Not sure if you guys saw it. He came out of the water, shook off, hit this rock, fell in the water, and just sat there belly up for a second. But then he caught his breath and rolled over. I hope he's alright. My bad, buddy. There's one. It's a baby. Real small. Okay. So he shook off my rattling Ned there. It's a baby. We'll take it though. Look at that. Look at that scar. Right by his eye. There he goes. But yeah, he shook it off. So that's one thing. One thing I assumed to happen was they were gonna be able to shake off the rattling net a lot easier because it is that different type of plastic, so it'll break easier and it could be shaken off a lot easier. But next we'll go with the TRD here. Like I was saying, they shook the rattling net off because it's made of that other sort of plastic, so it breaks a lot easier. This stuff, I'm not sure if you guys have ever fished with this, but if I want to take this off to re-rig this, I can't even do that. This thing does not come off. It will not come off. So that is definitely one pro to the TRD, is it will not fall off my hook while I'm fishing. There's one. First one on the TRD. Just a little guy, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Baby, super thin, but like I said, we'll take them. There's another on the TRD. Another little guy, but we'll take it. Like I said, this bait has not been damaged at all from the fish I've caught on it. The other bait was already starting to rip up after the first fish, but no damage at all to this thing. It's very durable. It won't break on you. There's another. Next cast. Popped off, oh well, but it's okay, we'll take it, we gotta see it. There he is. Another one on the TRD here. He inhaled it. There he goes. Would you look at that? That's the catch of the morning. There's one. Beat up bass. Just another beat up fish. But we'll take it. There he goes. There's one. That feels like a good one. Sure is. The first fish on the rattling Ned was still nicer than this guy, but this is another nice one. 2.5 maybe. It's alright, I'll take it any day. There he goes. Alrighty, just to show the differences here that I was talking about earlier before I went fishing. This is the TRD. Look at that thing, it stretches forever. It won't fling off like the Googan bait did in that third fish, was it? On that third fish I caught earlier today. The Googan bait, that's about how far it stretches. Otherwise, these baits are exactly the same. They're the same size, same shape. Everything's the same except the Googan bait does have a rattle on it. Can you hear that? Maybe? I don't know. But this is what the rattle does look like. It's easy, you can just squeeze out the back and you are able to squeeze out that rattle there. So that is what is making the noise in the Googan baits. Let me just show you guys real quick the difference between these two baits. So like I did mention, one floats, one sinks. Alright, so here's the TRD. The TRD, you put it in there, it floats perfect like that. The Ned, the rattling Ned from Googan baits, you throw in there, it sinks to the bottom. Big difference? Who knows? But what the difference is there is that when you do put it on a jig head like this, okay, the TRD will have a tendency to sit up a lot more, sit up straight like this, so that when it's sitting, the bait is just wiggling like this on the bottom. Meanwhile, the Googan baits, when it's on one of these, it'll just lay flat on the bottom like this, which is fine if you fish concrete ponds like I do, like I mentioned. But if you are fishing muddy ponds or ponds with a lot of weeds on the bottom, that may be a little bit less effective. But that's up to you, whichever you prefer. All in all, both these baits are great. I had a great time fishing with both of them. If I had to choose one over the other, I don't know what I would choose. I'd probably fish with either. Like if I had to choose one to only fish with, I don't care. I'd probably go with the TRD just because it's cheaper. But the rattling Ned I think is cool. This is actually my first time ever fishing any sort of Googan bait. It's not that I'm against Googan or anything like that. I literally just can't wait 2 weeks for it to come in the mail. I don't have patience for that, so I haven't ordered them. I did order a whole bunch of bandito bugs and craws and mondo worms, so coming up soon I will be doing a video on just Googan baits. But until then, that is all for today. Those are the basic differences. There's that the TRD, and the pros of that is it floats and it's very durable. The rattling Ned is it does have that Googan scent on it, and that when you open that pack, you'll know what I'm talking about. And it also has a rattle. So I think they both can work in different days, right? The rattling Ned will work a lot more when the fish are aggressive and you're going to be moving that bait a lot quicker and it doesn't really have time to sit on the bottom. But the TRD will work better, I think, when the fishing's a little slower and you need to move that bait a little bit slower and it does need to sit on the bottom for those bites. But yeah, I definitely like both of these baits. Don't have a preference over one or the other. It just depends on situations, I think. Thank you for watching today's video. I do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos of comparing lures, let me know in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. If you like this video, hit that like button, and I hope to see you guys next time.